I had one good incident where I got lined up by three dudes, and they got jumped right at the end while I was fighting the third one. Four dudes jumped me, and I swear I thought they broke my collarbone. I thought they broke all my ribs. They split my eye, knocked my front tooth out, and dude, I couldn't lift my arm up. I could barely breathe.
And hold on,
And
you said three dudes lined up. What are you talking about?
yeah, they line you up. You got to fight numerous people back to back to back. No breaks, straight up. You'll fight one and instantly have to fight another one and then fight another one. And it just depends how long the train is. I had perfect boot prints on my ribs, my back, all over. I mean, perfect state boot prints.
Yeah, I've been through damn near every jit camp, man, and
Would you
yeah,
say that the JIT camps were worse than prison, the regular
yeah,
prisons?
yeah, it's much worse. You know, it's much worse. You know, my first day in the dorm, bro, they smashed me. You know what I'm saying? They smashed me. I went to sleep that night. I had a cell phone. I used to take shifts with my bunkie. You know what I mean? Like, I'll sleep 4 hours, he sleep 4 hours, he stay up on the phone, I stay up on the phone. He up on the phone, you know, he supposed to let me know if anything going down. He see all these dudes crowding up in the bathroom. He don't even tell me or whatever. He told me they put a knife to his neck and told him don't say nothing or whatever. But man, they stabbed me in my sleep. You know what I mean? They stabbed me in my sleep, man, and they wet me up. You know, pretty good, man. You know, I ain't gonna show you scars and all that, but man, it was all in my belly, man. All the worst one was in like my pelvis. You know what I mean? And my hand and you know whatever. And they wet me up pretty good, man. I don't know what they thought. I guess they thought I might have died or whatever. But I was covered in blood. And at Bavard, they make you sleep in your boxers because you can't. They don't want you holding no weapons. And man, my whole boxers, they supposed to be white, man. They was red. We stuck to that story, man. But the police tried to beat it out of us. You know what I mean? They knew we was lying, man. They was just beating us, man. They had a cold cell in them, man. It was like they turned the temperature like 40 degrees. You know what I'm saying? They throw you in there, and then they, you know, they do their little interrogation tactics, and then they come in there and they beat you. And then after they beat you, they come back in like 5. They be like, hey, I'm coming back in 5. Tell me what I want to hear. They beat me, and I'm wet up, and I'm telling them wet up. You know what I mean? And they don't even care. They still whooping me, burning me with cigarettes. If prison's the bottom of the world, how was at the bottom of prison? You know what I'm saying? I'm next door to death row. I just looked at it like, man, I'm at the bottom of the world. You know what I'm saying? Of life itself. You know what I mean? So
A treacherous moment was just I was at the Soto Annex in 2012, and I got lined up by 3 different gangs. So I had to like fight at bare minimum like 15 people back to back with like no breaks in between. And I ended up having to line it up with 3 different gangs because they was all tied flags. That's how they do it. A lot of times different gangs will tie flags to go against other gangs or to run a dorm, to empower themselves, so they tie flags. Like I said, I got lined up, I got jumped. So I had like bruises on my head, my back, bruising on the neck, sides. Arms had boot prints from blocking my face from when I got jumped. I had a boot print on my neck, ears swollen, both eyes swollen shut, bleeding out one eye, top and bottom lip busted. It was like black.
Okay.
Yeah, they threw me in there with them, and the first thing I got whenever I walked in there was a guy walked up to me, and I had my tray, you know, it was lunchtime, and he came up and he just grabbed my food right out of my plate as soon as I walked in there, man.
Holy shit!
As soon as I walked in that door, I had my tray in my hand, and he just took my pizza, or I forgot, it was like some type of weird meat-looking stuff. He just took it right out of my plate, along with my cornbread and everything else.
Damn! He deboed your shit for real.
Well, I looked at him, I was like, dude, did you really just do that? Like, I just got here, and you want to just right off the bat just start getting on me, dude, you know. He called me every name in the book as he was walking back up to his cell.
Damn.
And I walk in the cell, and as soon as I walk in that cell, we just start throwing hands everywhere. Like, you know, it wasn't no UFC looking nothing. Hands were just going everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I look behind me, and here comes this big guy, just full on kicks me right in the back up against the beds. And then about 4 other ones walk in, and they just start beating me on the ground. They beat me to the point where I was unconscious. The COs had to come and drag me out of the cell. Well, I go in there and see automatically, like somebody, one of the older guys was making whistling noises and like
At
all
you?
sort. Yeah, at me.
Like
Because look at-
cat calling you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
And they were talking about how, yep. And they were talking about how they were going to get me in the shower and this, and this. And I'm like, well, I know I'm not going to be taking a shower anytime soon.
oh my
No,
God.
I didn't like the way he was whistling and looking at me.
Oh, it was that guy. Okay.
And I walk in there and like he automatically he just slaps me across the face, man. Like I had a welt. I mean, all the way from here all the way down to my throat. His hands were as big as my head. You know, he slapped the crap out of me.
My first time walking in the dorm. I'm walking in the dorm, you know, and it's not segregated. They throw you in there with Bloods, Crips, G's, Kings, and they tell you get you a knife, a lock, and a friend, because you're gonna need it. So I'm walking in with my mat and all that stuff, and I look up at the top tier, and there's a whole line of Mexicans, and they say, "Hey man, you a chapete?" And chapete, that is a disrespectful term. That's a disrespectful term for a northerner. I say, nah, I'm a norteño hasta la muerte. Like, you know, nah, I'm a northerner till I die.
Yeah.
And one of them looked at me. He said, "That's your ass, Mr. Postman." They beat me up. They roughed me up pretty bad. They broke my arm. And I went to medical, got a cast. I came back with a full solid cast. So they were expecting me, you know, to check in and not come back. Oh, I was back.
How the hell did they break your arm, man? Stomp that shit? What?
Now they threw me out the top tier.
Damn!
Threw me out the top tier, some American me shit.